Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 6th to the 12th. Let's see what your download message is and the theme for this week. You have been given transformation. Ooh, big changes. Okay, let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Spirit and guides. What do my beautiful Virgos need to see, know, and expect? See what this is. Okay, in the first row you have been given the Ten of Swords, followed by the Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups. Coming in next you have the Temperance, followed by the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. In the center position you've been given the Strength card, followed by the Ten of Cups and the World card. In your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Coming in at the end of the week, future possible energy, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Lots of aces, lots of new starts and beginnings. Okay, transformation is your download message and the theme of this week. There's going to be some change coming in. You're not just doing things differently. You're changing how you do them and who you are. You're changing things within yourself. This is a card that says move forward with that. Don't be afraid. Transformation brings change, and often it brings better things for us. Coming in with your first card, life or career, you've been given this beautiful card, the Courage card. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Don't be afraid. There's your transformation, okay? You're stepping up into your power. You're fearless. Hear me roar. This is a card that says you have the capability of taking a leadership role, okay? Don't be afraid to do that. Coming in with that, you have the Four of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the Ten of Swords. The Four of Cups is that card of sitting there feeling as though you're missing out on an opportunity, but you box yourself in. You've got that mindset. You're not looking forward. You're not looking ahead. You're not looking at different options and opportunities that could be there. But the universe is saying you need to look up. There's more opportunities for you to see and grasp onto. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity because you're not looking. You're not looking at all the opportunities that are there. The worst is over when you get the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is that card of being held back, stabbed in the back, betrayed, couldn't move forward, and now guess what? You've learned from that. You're back up on your feet and back in the game. The Knight of Cups comes in and says, yes, you have this ability to receive something in a very wonderful way. This could be somebody coming in that you could be falling madly in love with, or they could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio energy. This Knight is kind, caring, and also comes with a beautiful opportunity of happiness for you. This could be something he's bringing to the table of life that you're going to love, but he could also be bringing you an invitation to go to some beautiful event, like a wedding. Coming in next, you've got the card Gears, which is your money and career card, but it's a focused part of this reading. Money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, and your career could involve building, taking time off, and security. So, you've got one foot in front of the other. Each step is moving forward, but this is a link. Each link is connecting, the wheel's turning, and everything that you're adding to this event, to this passion that you have, to this opportunity is moving you forward. So you're going to see money flow coming in. Your hard work is going to pay off because you're putting those plans into motion. Okay, you're building something. You could be building a team, but you could maybe able to take some time off as things start flowing forward, and this gives you some great security. Coming in with that, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have Temperance. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful opportunity. It could be a new job, changing careers, job description, new job description, a promotion. It could be things coming in that are beautiful like that. You're always dreaming the grass is greener. Well, my dear friends, believe it, because when we get the Ace of Pentacles, it has to do with prosperity and abundance. The Queen of Swords says you're moving on. You're moving towards your abundance. You're going through this transformation. Things haven't worked out in the past. You're out of there. You've cut through the red tape and you say, I'm done. That's it. I'm moving forward. She is this queen. She has that ability to move forward and cut everything out that doesn't serve her. She cleans house. The Temperance comes in, and this is a card of knowing that Spirit's got your back and you can take your time. Do things in moderation. Don't overdo, overextend, or overindulge yourself right now. Think your moves forward. Be logical, organized, and strategic. Coming in the center position, help, hurdle, or your challenge. You've been given the card research, but it does come with the book. And the books are about lessons and learning experiences that could help you to align with your abundant destiny, learning new things. Before you make your next move, though, it says, it's important to do something exploratory. Do some research so you know all the possible paths you can take. So being careful. I said that, strategic, organized, and logical. Being careful, doing things by the book, and not rushing ahead so that you stumble and make any mistakes. Accuracy is very important for this week. You've got the World, you've got the Ten of Cups, and you've got the Strength. I'm standing in your power of your strength, being able to move forward, but she has that ability to tame a situation and this Lion. And that means look at the situation. If you're in a debate, in a conversation, in some sort of communication with others, step back and listen. Listen well to what they're saying as well. This card says you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. Be mindful you don't get caught up in the heat of the moment in a debate and maybe say things you can't take back. The world is at your feet. Wow, I love it. This is a card of being able to set your compass and go in any direction your heart desires. This is the end of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new one. Ten of Cups, oof, happy ever after, yes. Oh, this is a beautiful week for most. This card's coming up a lot, and it's telling me that you are now going to feel peace and harmony within your circle of friends, chosen family. Everything, if you have children, things are well with your children and your partner if you're connected with somebody. Happiness all the way around. I love how it shows the rainbow and the pot of gold. At the end of it, we always dream could come in the form of time, effort, support, and maybe love and money. Coming in next with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you do have this card that says despair. Losing touch with your divine nature can cause you to be overwhelmed with heavy emotions. Though the outer world may seem to be the cause, these dense energies are often the echo of inner disconnection from your sacred self. You might be carrying a burden that you've been carrying for a long time of the past situation. You need now to let that go. Throw it out into the universe. Ask Spirit and your guides to take it away. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to cut those binds, cut through the red tape, cut all that out of your life and go forward. Spirit's got your back as you're moving forward here. You need to be open to new opportunities of happiness that come your way, okay? Don't lose touch with the divine nature within you, okay? Don't allow those heavy emotions to bring you worry and despair, because worry never fixed a problem ever. Okay, coming in with that, you have the Five of Wands. You have the Page of Wands, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this card is the card often referred to as competition, but it's also worrying too much about details, okay? It could have to do with something where you're competing. Maybe some of you are involved in sports, or your family members are, and you're getting involved in that with the competition. But it also means you are putting yourself out there trying to compete with your goals, trying to compete and keep everything going forward in a positive direction. You're going to be in the company of ambitious people too, that maybe there's going to be a team of people that are going to help you and coach you through this position of competition. But I often look at this too, because sometimes they look like they're struggling. And if you feel as though you're being backed up against the wall, having to explain yourself all the time, remove yourself from that. Make sure you pick and choose your battles wisely. The Page of Wands is that card of enthusiasm, being curious, your creative juices flowing, and hearing of an opportunity that could bring you great prosperity. This is all because if you take an interest in it, you do the research, you look into it, it could bring you that. This is a card of moving forward. This is a message, because pages bring us messages. And this one says you may be moving forward in a new direction towards a new goal. Often this is indicative of, career-related information or messages. You could be wanting something new, wanting to try something new, and it could have to do with writing. You may be thinking about writing a book. Nine of Pentacles comes in, love it, walking in your garden of abundance, being able to pick and choose from all those trees in your orchard, not just one. Remove the hood. Don't box yourself in. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't plant in one spot. This card says you now have the the ability to treat yourself to a little luxury item. You've earned that ability and the resources are there. Coming in at the end of the week, your beautiful angel card number and possible future energy, you got 3 6s. Wow. Creativity, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talents. Seeing the angel number 666 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of confidence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. So this is beautiful. Don't back down. You have talents here. You have gifts here. You just need to unleash them. Let go. Let that inner creative artist out so all can see and use it, utilize it. You can capitalize on it and maybe make some money on it. The Ace of Wands. Wow, we had the Page. Now we have the Eight of Cups and we have the Ace of Swords. Two very different aces. Ace of Wands often has the message of starting a new business, and it's something that gets you excited. You have a passion now for life. You're looking towards this. You could be changing your career as well as you go through this transformation, okay? Believe in yourself and your abilities. You have that ability. This is a moment when you can take a leap forward and change everything in your life. Now, the Ace of Swords is that truth and clarity card. Getting that aha light bulb moment where you see the truth in a situation, but it brings you beautiful inspiration to go after brilliant new ideas. You stay determined, and it's improving a concept or a project that you're working on. Some of you could be taking an exam. Some of you may be finding that emotionally and mentally you're feeling better, but this card refers to get set, go, on your mark. You're off to a fabulous start on a fresh new intellectual challenge, okay? Right now, I think communication is very important too in anything you're dealing with. Be sure you communicate clearly and in great detail with those you're working with. Misunderstandings or hurt feelings should be dealt with right away in a kind and compassionate manner. Being truthful and being clear and concise and accurate. The Eight of Cups comes in and says you're moving on. You've decided. It's taken a while because you're still going through a balance. You're pivoting. You're teetering. But you are going to take yourself to center because you're headed in a new direction. This transformation and change. Yes, you've had to be courageous to walk away from something that may have been a sure thing. However, it wasn't making you happy. So this is a card that says keep yourself in balance. Keep moving forward. You're going in the right direction. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos.